Hello friends, this is Sumit Pokhana. I track oil and gas sector with Kotak Securities. I have a total 8 years of experience in the equity markets. Today I will be sharing you my perspective on the sector and the key companies where you can look for investments. As we all know, currently the global economy is going through a turmoil phase, specifically from Eurozone areas. Slowdown in China and India on the developing countries side. In order to recover the growth, the developed countries like US, Europe and China are looking for providing stimulus to their respective countries. Based on this speculation, the crude oil prices has gone up again to 116 level dollar per barrel, which is significantly positive and negative. We will try to analyze both the sides of it. Higher crude oil prices means what? It basically means, from India's perspective, it means higher import cost, because 75% of our imports of our requirements is met by imports. Higher crude oil price means that we have to import crude at the higher prices. That will lead to fiscal deficit for the country. That also means higher raw material cost for refining refining companies. So in short, what I am trying to say is that in this space, if I divide the sector into three parts: the companies which are into oil and gas exploration, companies which are into refining, and companies which are mainly into utilities. The E&P companies, which are basically oil exploration companies, will be the key beneficiaries as the finished product price, which is the crude oil price, will go up. However, the refining companies for which buy crude from E&P companies, their raw material costs will go up, so that is negative for them, because a proportionate increase in the finished product price does not increase for refining companies. Coming to E&P segment, in our last conference also we have highlighted that we are very bullish on Cain India, specifically on account of rising crude oil production, higher crude oil prices and significant increase in their reserve portfolio. In the same space, there is ONGC, Oil India, Ceylon Exploration, HOAC. Coming to the refining segment, in the refining space, if we look or in the month of July and August, the refining margins have improved from last quarter and it has moved in the range of $8 to $10. However, they have again started correcting. Currently, it is trading around $7 per barrel. 2 months have been very good for refining companies, but the same trend cannot be expected in future. If I look at from another angle, the higher crude oil prices will lead to higher inventory gains for refining companies. So in this quarter, if crude oil prices remain at these elevated levels by the end of this quarter, then it will be significantly positive for refining companies. Now coming to the third segment, that is the midstream, which are basically gas utility companies. We believe the growth prospects in this segment is very bright, specifically for GAIL India, Petronet LNG, IGL, etc. Just coming to Petronet LNG, where the key business model is to import gas from abroad and sell it in the domestic market. As we all know, Reliance gas production has gone down significantly. So this means that there is a growth opportunity for Petronet LNG to meet that demand. Petronet LNG is continuously expanding its capacity. Now in next 2 months, another Kochi terminal will be ready for Petronet LNG, so there will be incremental revenues coming for Petronet LNG. So we remain bullish on Petronet LNG, we remain bullish on GAIL India, we remain bullish on IGL. However, we need to look at the other side, which is the regulatory part in this space. The PNGRB and IGL case is pending in Supreme Court, so we need to wait for the decision. If there is any negative decision coming from Supreme Court which impacts IGL and the other utility companies, then it will have a significant negative impact on the stock price. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.